This is Zay. Zay wants to be a super social dude, but doesn't even know how to talk to people. Okay, he's Gen Z, so he got locked up in his house during the most important social years of his life and was given a pacifier laced with crack in order to keep him busy while it was all locked down. So that had some negative effects on his social abilities. Okay, and this right here, this is Bill. Now, Bill is a super social dude. He lights up a room with laughter pretty much everywhere he goes, and he's overall just a joy and a hoot and a funny guy to be around. He also bought a house for $20,000 and supported a family of four working as a rock salesman with a drinking problem. That house is worth $3 million now, and he's got a pretty good reason to be a jolly, happy, fun guy to be around. His advice to Chet: just work harder and lighten up, kid. Look, it's no secret that Gen Z got the short end of the stick here. In fact, 1 million other COD commentary videos and essay channels will tell you all about it. Like, we know that stuff is kind of messed up right now, okay? But what are we gonna do about it in our own lives? Crazy idea to think about, right? Like, instead of just focusing on doom, why can't we focus on what to do about it, right? Because if you and I don't find some light and a sense of optimism despite the circumstances, nobody will. And all this doomer shit is just gonna go on and on and on and on. And I'm tired of seeing it everywhere, man. Oh my gosh. So in this video, we are gonna go from doom to gloom, from it's so over to we're so back.
Yes!
Don't forget to like and subscribe because you
Subscribe.
guys know that you're tired of seeing this doomer stuff. All right. So like, subscribe. I talk about this all the time. Let's go. Like 90% of your well being is determined by your surrounding tribe. Okay. How you walk, talk, act, and how you think is hugely determined by the people in your life and how you communicate with them. Now, the reason the human race has gotten to where it is today is because we're social creatures and we work together very well and we communicate a lot to make shit happen. From hunting mammoths to feed the village to creating the original Xbox. Okay. Humans have to communicate a whole lot to make these things happen. Your DNA literally requires you to be in touch with people in the physical world, okay? The cells in your body are very sensitive to: do I have my tribe? Am I going to be safe? Can I work with these people? Trust with these people? Are they looking at me funny? Are they going to exile me from the tribe? How do can I make the original Xbox with this person maybe? Okay? So how do we do this? How do we get to a point where we are so social and super confident so that we can navigate the social situations of the world, of our tribe, and we can be more like Bill, who's just a hearty, laughy, chatty cat? How can we, as Gen Z, I know I'm like zillennial, I'm on the border, whatever, shut up. How can we put ourselves in a position where we have that confidence, that swagger that the boomers have? Because they have their swagger because they got all of the benefits of a booming economy, and we got the remnants of how they messed that all up. So how do we get there? How do we get the swagger that they're working with? That old rich guy laugh. How do we get that old money rich laugh? Okay. It's not about this one social hack. It's not about say this pickup line to the chick or negging her. It's about becoming the type of person who is the shit. It's about becoming him. Timothy Chalamet, okay? I know a lot of this shit, okay, because my sense of identity and my sense of self has gone from top tier, oh, I am the man, everybody look at me, everybody loves me, to I am literally worthless and nobody in my tribe really likes me or fucks with me. So I know what I'm talking about. I've been in the trenches, boys, through multiple countries, thousands of social settings. I've been in the trenches, okay? So here's the three things I think, or at least a place that we can start. A nice little clickbait title for you. The three problems I think are fucking up Gen Z. Number one, do you like being a boring person? Well, you can be less boring by doing cool shit. Okay. Cool, attractive, fun, and social people do cool and attractive social things, and it's not expensive, bitch. Shut up with that. I'm a freedive instructor in Honduras. Freediving is just where you dive really deep on one breath, no scuba, no nothing, okay? You go down as deep as you can. I'm about a 40-meter diver right now. I'm getting paid to do this. Do you want to know how you could do cool shit yourself? Then you can go check out one of my last videos. Or just to sum that video up real quick, you can go to this website where it lists a whole bunch of cool ass jobs on a platter for you that you can click, send an email, get the job Fly your ass out there, have some actual adventure for once in your life, and become a less boring person who actually has a spark behind your eyes. That is all I've got for that one, actually. Fuck yeah, we're ripping through these notes quick, boys. Number 2, you would be better off as a crack addict than you would be a phone addict. At least you would have something interesting to say. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I know that this is obvious. I'm not really going to harp on it all that much. Turn on the grayscale mode on your phone. That reduces screen time by 30% alone. That's the mode in your phone that just turns everything from black and white. So the app's colors don't make you go, ooh, they don't activate the caveman part of your brain that says, ooh, bright berry, let me eat that bright berry. Ooh, that looks good. That's kind of what's happening when you look at those brightly colored apps and flashing colors. Ooh, you're like an iPad kid. I'm saying that because I was an iPad kid. Good Lord. All right, what else? Blah, blah, blah. Get off it. It's stupid. Now, look, here's actually a super sick tip that's freaking life changing. It's not a tip, it's my lifestyle. And this got my screen time from like 6 hours to 1 hour a day. Okay. It got me out of a depressive place into a good place now. So, what is it? It's breath work. You've heard me talk about it before, but it's not that hippy dippy meditation ish that you've probably tried before. Here's what you're going to do this right now. You do a quick belly inhale, fill your belly up, then do a quick chest inhale, fill it up. That's through the nose, and then a long exhale through your mouth, at least 8 seconds. Goes like this. And then a super long exhale. It's like at least 8 seconds. If you do that, every time you feel that urge to reach for your phone, your life is going to change, okay? Because the caveman part of your brain wants to be stimulated, but instead of stimulating it and giving it, whoa, so much more information, that's going to cause my problems and my jitters. It's actually going to bring you back to a calm, breathing, natural state of being. Okay. I do this. Honestly, I probably do that 100 times in a day, close to it at least. I am a free dive instructor, like I said, so like breathing is a big part of my game. But that's how your breath, this natural thing that you're born with, can replace your phone addiction. It's going to be so good for your mental health and your phone addiction overall. Every time you feel that urge to reach for your phone, you replace that with that quick belly inhale, that quick chest inhale, and then a long exhale. It's going to save you. Please do that if you take one thing away from this video. All right, and number 3, I don't know if I said number 2 for the last one, but anyway, I don't mean to agree with the looks maxing community, but yeah, it actually doesn't take an Andrew Huberman to realize that being tan and being in good shape is a good thing probably. Now, look, boys, you got to go sweat in nature to make this shit happen, okay? Because every ancestor that you've ever had sweat in nature. They put their balls on the line, they put their lives on the line, sweating in nature to get the human race to where it is today. So if you're not doing that as a man, especially, you're probably not feeling too manly. Put some hair on your chest. Go to an outdoor gym. Go sweat in the sun. Do sprints in the sun. That wakens something up within you. You're in nature. There's trees all above you. You're sweating your ass off. You're feeling like a monkey running around, and it feels good, boys. So go out, do something like that. Get a nice tan. Get the sun on your skin. It feels good. You think being fat and pale is going to help you socialize? No. Being not only tan, being in good shape, is that like physically a great appearance. Getting that way makes you feel, puts you in touch with some ancestral part of you. Like, okay, this is how humans are meant to act, actually. We're not meant to be scrunched over a computer staring at friggin' crack phones all day, every single day. Okay? So that's what I have to say about that. Okay? And look, going forward, if you really focus on this stuff and saying, you know what? Maybe I don't want to be this freaking doomer who's just constantly watching videos confirming my thought loops about how doomed everything is. Maybe I do want to make an attempt to be like an optimistic person with some adventure who's fun to be around. Like, boys, you got to get out of that headspace if that's where you're at, if you're in a doomer headspace. But if you try to get out of that, if you make an attempt to get out of that, if your surrounding social circle, tribe, online communities, whatever, if they're not into that, it's going to be very difficult. And so that's what my last video was about, was how to leave the people, how to cut out the people in your life you need to cut out. because you're probably going to need to do that. If you want to evolve as a person, you're going to have to change up who you are around. Because what did I say earlier? You have to match your inner world with your outer world. You want to be a good, optimistic, chatty cat, adventurous person. You're going to need to be hanging out with people like that, man. Not possible to do it otherwise. And it's not as fun either. Like, you should go on these adventures, like the Workaway website. If you go on Workaway, you will go on a solo adventure and you will meet people who are on the same path as you. That happens quite literally with everybody who does stuff like that. And I've met thousands of them, and we're all in agreement. That's a huge topic of conversation. It's like, oh, wow, I actually feel alive and I actually have like a sense of adventure. And I'm meeting tons of people who are on the same energy as me and who have the same experiences of, I was down and out of my hometown with like my old social circle. And now I'm feeling like I'm meeting these people everywhere in these cool places doing cool things. And that can set the foundation for a beautiful life, man. That's what's worked for me, including a bunch of other tips and tricks and shit on this channel. So like, comment, and subscribe. I don't even know how long this video is. I don't even know if I have anything else that I want to talk about right now. But leave your creative and interesting comments in the comment section below, boys. My name is Charlie. Easy breathing. Peace.